Hey everyone, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Ali Iftikhar, and today they conducted a draw. You cannot see on my screen right now, and I'm not going to share my screen this time. So let's talk about draw number 170, where Canada has invited people with the lowest CRS of 2020. I mean, for 2020, they conducted many draws, and everybody was afraid that maybe the draw cutoff would be increasing. But finally, the score has come down to 468. Yes, for the first time in 2020, the score has come down to 468. So I came running to the camera to share the news with you guys. So let's just check the official CIC website, and let me read out the details for the ministerial instructions. That's what they call it, yes? So draw number 170, they invited 5,000 people. They invited 5,000 applicants to apply. ITAs, 5,000 ITAs were issued. Again, I mean, it's like the fourth time they're issuing 5,000 ITAs. And the date of conducting this draw was December 23rd, that is today. And it is also my wedding anniversary, by the way. So, yeah, they invited people with the lowest CRS of 468, and the tiebreaker was June 4th. So let me just rephrase. I mean, we've talked about it in our previous videos, but let me just re-talk about it in this video. What is a tiebreakers rule? Basically, if you have 468 CRS and your profile, your Express Entry profile was created before or on June 4th at 13:39 UTC. So if on that time frame your profile was created, then you would be getting selected at 468 CRS. If your profile was created after that, I mean, if it is a new profile, then maybe you will not get an ITA in this draw. But let me not go into the negative things of a tiebreaker rule, because this is a happy draw. I mean, people with 468 had almost lost their hope, and they were worried that they will not be getting selected, because 468 is a score which is very much achievable by the people who have an age of 32 years. If they have their CLB 10, if their spouse has a CLB 9, and if their spouse has a two or more education, then they would be getting 468 points. So 468 CRS is applicable to the people who are still 32 years of age. So that is a very good score. And if you had that good of a score, then you were getting selected, and congratulations to you. Now, this was the last draw of 2020. I mean, we might not, well, you never know for sure, but we might not see another draw in 2020, because obviously from today, Canada has announced their official holidays for Christmas, and they will be having a 7 days or 8 days holidays for the event of Christmas. So there is probably no chance of another draw in 2020, and we might be able to see the next draw in 2021. So the last draw with the lowest CRS, I mean, it's a big news, right? So if you were the lucky one to getting an ITA, then congratulations, mate. You are a champion. Now let's look at the pool, because yeah, this pool breakdown is of December 21st, and they had about 3,000 people above 470 who got included in this pool after the last draw. So let's just assume that for in 2 weeks, almost 3,000 people were included in the Express Entry pool since after the last draw. And in the last draw, 2,500 people odd were inducted in the Express Entry pool with having 470 plus CRS. So 2,500 people were inducted in the last draw, and in this draw, 3,000 people were inducted above 470. So the numbers are getting huge. And maybe we might see another 3,000 induction or another 2,500 plus people getting inducted in this express entry pool having a CRS of above 470. So keep that in mind. And if the next draw is after 2 weeks, then I'm not afraid to say that the score is not going to go below 468 now. Now, it's a great news that people above 470, they had increased 500 in number, but the CRS was 1 point below than the last draw. So it's a great news overall, because it shows that people having 469 or 468, 470 CRS, there were not many people included in the express entry pool, like if we take it back 1 or 2 months. So if you're getting my point, then you would know that 470 CRS is a huge number if you have that CRS. And 3,000 people were 3,000 people made their express entry profile, but still people were selected at 468 CRS. So now let me not just keep on repeating myself, and there are some 2,000 people as per the express entry pool. There are about 2,000 people. So 5,000 people were selected in this draw. That leaves us with about 9,500 people, 9,200 or 300 people in the bracket of 461 to 470. So if we see another draw in the next week, coming Wednesday, then score is going to go below 468. But if we don't see a express entry draw in the next coming week, back-to-back draw, if we don't see that, if we see a 4-night difference of 2 weeks difference in the express entry draw, then the score will remain at 468 or it will increase. That's my prediction, because prediction these days depends all on the frequency of draws, because many applicants living in India or Pakistan or Bangladesh, they still don't have those many restrictions as per the European countries in terms of lockdown or COVID-19 pandemic. So people from India and Pakistan, they are getting their documents, they are getting their ECA, they're giving their IELTS, and they are jumping into the pool right now. So it's a good news for people from South Asia that you have a better chance at this moment. So everything depends on the frequency of draws. If the draw happens next week, a back-to-back draw, then you will see the CRS going below 468. But if there is no draw in the next week and there's a 2-week typical delay of a draw, then you will see a CRS of 468 or above. Okay, so that's my prediction. Do let me know what you think, and also do let me know if you got an ITA within a few hours. You will get that in your email. So this is Ali Iftikhar, and I'm signing off with a smile.